All right, everybody, let's get started. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the North Carolina Museum of Natural Sciences. Thank you for joining us today here in the SECU Daily Planet Theatre. My name is Chris Smith. I'm the coordinator for current science programs here at the museum. I get the pleasure and privilege every day of welcoming people into the theater at the museum for the exciting programming that we host here almost every single day of the week. Now, most of the time in the museum, when I'm introducing people, we're getting ready to talk science or nature, talking publications, papers. You know, later today, we're going to talk about bivalves. Sounds exciting, right? But we also have this fantastic space in the museum that we can open up to the community, to collaborators and partners across the state of North Carolina and even beyond. And today, I'm happy to introduce to you guests from the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction who are here to share with us a special program. So everyone, please put your hands together and welcome to the stage to kick things off, Dr. Laura Stotterman.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. We are thrilled to be here. What a gorgeous space this is. And of course, March is designated as Arts in Our Schools Month. And so at NCDPI, we are so excited to be able to showcase the incredible talents of students across the state through these programs. And so today, we have three incredible women with us from the Poetry Out Loud winners from last year and this year to celebrate arts in our schools. And so the first student that we will be hearing from today is Alyssa Melvin. She was the second place finalist in 2025. She's from Weaver Academy out of Guilford County Public Schools. Following her, we will have Annika Ryder, who is with Central Academy of Technology and Arts out of Union County Public Schools. And lastly, we will have Kalia McCall, who's coming to us from Knightdale High School here in Wake County. Again, we are so excited that you are all here with us today, and we look forward to your presentations. Okay, first up, here you come.
Self-Portrait as Kendrick Lamar Laughing to the Bank by Ashanti Anderson. This, what God feels like, laughing alone in an empty room of tiny doors. Behind every door, a metal box. Inside each, a man's red heart lying. I don't write of the cartoonish thing split and jagged at its insides. Instead of how I break even across the same backs spindled by hate. I tell God I understand, and what I mean is, I've noticed good people must die to let there be light in my house. We share a likeness, God and I, both laughing like something green folded in our throats. Laughing meanwhile somebody's auntie asks for anything helps. Laughing when people say they don't want to read about the bad stuff. Crying, laughing as we pass our pain off as an offering plate. Sometimes I nervous chuckle knowing trauma pays. But the only time I really laugh is when I'm laughing to the bank like, aha. Superstition by Ashley August. In Central America, to whistle in your home meant you were making room for bad luck. Like a man who didn't wipe his feet clean at the door, it meant you were the inviting host of an evil spirit. It meant you were asking for your home to be set on fire from the foundation. In America, people whistle while they work, whistle while happy, whistle to call an animal on 4 legs closer. Recently, I learned how to do this singing with just my lips, tongue, and breath. Old habits die hard, so I only do it outside the house. I have a fear of meeting the person who will ruin me while whistling while happy or attempting to start a fire, which means they will be my very own evil spirit on 4 legs. The ghost my mother warned me about hissing past the door frame, the unseen fire starter. The house will smell like propane and lighter fluid. While on the train, folks will look around like they just saw a ghost and ask, what smells like it's burning? and I know they will mean me. Which translates to me being the one with the dead dog, which means they will know that I am the one who did not listen to her mother, who plays with ghosts and doesn't expect a fire or man to burn my house down. Thank you so much.
Hello. I guess I don't. Okay. My therapist wants to know about my relationship to work by Tiana Clark. I hustle upstream. I grasp. I grind, I control and panic, poke balloons in my chest, always popping there, always my thoughts. Thump, thump. I snooze, wake and go, boom, all day like this. I short my breath, I scroll and scroll. I see what you wrote, I like, I heart, my thumb. So tired. My head bent down, but not in prayer, heavy from the looking. I see your face, your phone-lit faces. I tap your food 2 times for more hearts. I retweet, I email, yes, and yes, and yes. Then I cry and need to say, no, 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 why does it take so long to reply? I FOMO and shout, I read, I never enough. New book, new post, new ping, a new tab, then another. Papers on the floor, scattered and stacked. So many journals, unbroken white spines, waiting. Did you hear that new? I start to text back, ellipsis, then I forget. I bulk. I lazy the bed. I wallow when I write. I truth when I lie. I throw a book when a poem undoes me. I underline Clifton. Today we are possible. I start from image. I begin with Phyllis Wheatley. I begin with Phyllis Wheatley. I begin with Phyllis Wheatley. Reaching for coal, I start with a napkin, receipt, or my hand. I muscle memory. I stutter the page. I fail, hit delete, scratch out one more line. I sonnet, then break form. I make tea. Use 2 bags. Rooibos again. I bathe now. Epsom salt. No books or phone. Just water and the sound of water filling. Glory be my buoyant body, bowl of me. Yes, lavender, more bubbles and bath bomb, of course, some candles too. All alone with Coltrane. My favorites, Naima for his wife, now for me, inside my own womb. Again I child back. I float. I sing. I simple and humble. Eyes closed. I low my voice. Was it a psalm? Don't know, but I stopped. Thank you. The Good in the Evil World by Rebecca Hazelton. Before The war leaned in and blew out the candles. There were many long days where lovers called themselves lovers, and a house was a dream, but also 4 walls, a roof. A father called to his daughter to see the monarch butterflies, pausing in their migration to fan the goldenrod, a tiger in each coy disclosure. A young man reached for a blackberry and found draped on the branch a green snake, the color of matcha. A snake the color of matcha sighed in the sun. People drove in cars. There were jobs and someone had to work every morning. A man quit his job, but it was no tragedy. He didn't like the work. And another man slid in and found it comfortable enough, and just as easily slid in beside the man's wife and into the everyday rhythms of his life. And that was no tragedy either. After rains, a ring of mushrooms would delicately crack the earth. Spanish moss harbored red mites. The sky wasn't interesting. No one looked up. Thank you.
Militants to Certain Other Women by Catherine Roston Fisher. You who pass coldly by when the police rush upon us, when they wrench away our banners, beautiful banners, whose colors cry a demand for liberty. You who criticize or condemn, declaring you believe in suffrage, worked for it in your state, and your mother knew Susan B. Anthony. Can you think in terms of a nation? Could you die or face ridicule for your belief? For the freedom of women, for your freedom, we are fighting. For your safety, we face danger, bear torture. For your honor, endure untellable insult. To win democracy for you, we defend the banners of democracy till our banners and our bodies are flung together on the pavement, waiting at the gates of government. We have made of our weariness a symbol of woman's long wait for justice. We have borne the hunger and hardship of prison to open people's eyes to men's determination to imprison the power of women. You women who pass coldly by, do you imagine your freedom is coming as a summer wind blows over fields? Slowly, it has advanced by a 60 years war. Those who have fought in it have not forgotten. And that war is not won. Strongly entrenched, the foe sits, plotting. Close to his lines, our banners fly, signaling where to direct the fire. Greater forces are needed, reserves and recruits. Are you for winning or waiting? Women who watch the banners go down, Women who say, suffrage is coming, while suffrage goes by you into Prussia. Case to be content with applauding speeches and praising politicians. Patience is shameful. Awake, rise, and act. Thank you. Memorial Wreath by Dudley Randall. It is a little-known fact that 200,000 Negroes fought for freedom in the Union Army during the Civil War. In this green month, when resurrected flowers like laughing children ignorant of death brighten the couch of those who wake no more. Love and remembrance blossom in our hearts for you who bore the extreme sharp pang for us and bought our freedom with your lives. And now, honoring your memory, with love, we bring these fiery roses, white hot cotton flowers, and violets bluer than cool northern skies you dreamed of, stooped in burning prison fields when liberty was only a faint north star. Not a bright flower planted by your hands, reaching up hardy, nourished with your blood. Fit gray fellows you are for Douglass, Brown, Turner, and Truth, and Tubman, whose rapt eyes fashioned a new world in this wilderness. American earth is richer for your bones. Our hearts beat prouder for the blood we inherit. Thank you.
Let's give one more round of applause for these incredibly talented artists that we are so, again, grateful of your presence with us today. On behalf of the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction, I would like to present each of you with your certificate. It is about the Spotlight on Arts Education, in which we recognize and appreciate you for celebrating arts in our schools month through a presentation of the North Carolina Arts Education Standards, dated March 5th, 2026. And this is, of course, also part of the North Carolina Department of Public Instruction's strategic plan, Achieving Educational Excellence, in which we are standing firmly strong on Pillar 7, that we are celebrating the excellence in public education. And let me tell you, arts is all about excellence. Yes. So, ladies, if you can join me up here. Alyssa, thank you very much. To you, my dear. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Annika. Wonderful work. Thank you. And finally, Kalia. Bless your talents. Thank you very much for being with us today.